I spent under $400 on this game PC using mostly the secondhand market. I'll show you the build first, then bring down the exact prices and how you can replicate it. We'll also benchmark popular games to see how it performs. Let's get to the build. I got the Ryzen 700G from my local market. It's a great CPU. I got 16 gigs of RAM, which is the bare minimum now. 512 gigabytes of storage is enough, especially at this budget. This air-cooled case was pretty clean. The front panel was wood scented, which I thought was pretty cool. I know I've been using the RTX 2070 Super for the past 3 builds, but I got spares and honestly, it's just such a beast. It literally carries the whole build. It's so good in 1080p. Alright, here's how I kept this build under $400 and where you can realistically get these parts. So the CPU was the 5700G. I got it from my Facebook marketplace for $50, which is an absolute steal for an 8-core CPU. These go for like $100 to $120 on eBay. You can also go for the 3600 at the $50 price range, which also a great CPU. The motherboard, I got it from Facebook as well, but I actually got it in a combo with a 3600, but I decided that I'm gonna use 3600 on another build. I got that for $80, so I priced the motherboard at $40. So next is the RAM. I got it from eBay. It's a 16 gigabyte. These go for $45 to like $60. It varies. I wouldn't pay more than $60. For storage, also from eBay, these go for like $25 to $40. I would not pay more than $40, especially for 512 gigabyte. If you find a 1 terabyte cheap, definitely go for that. 512, great for budget build, and it's enough storage in my opinion. The power supply got from eBay. It's EVGA 650 watt. I got this in a bulk of 4, which cost me $120, so I priced each at $30. The brand new parts are the case and the cooler. I got the air-cooled case from Amazon. At the time it was like 50 bucks. It's like at 80 bucks now. You could change that out for a different case. Most of the time when you're buying these used CPUs, they don't come with no cooler. On Amazon, they're like only 17 bucks. That's pretty cheap, and it really gives the clean new aesthetic build. Same thing with the cable extensions. They go for like 15 to 20 bucks. They just give that the new clean build ride. Let's get into the benchmarks, see how well this PC performed. Starting with Fortnite, this is what most people are probably looking for. At 1080p performance settings, this thing easily pushes over 190 FPS. It even gets to over 200 at times. CPU usage stays reasonable. GPU as well. Temps are sitting around 60 degrees on both the CPU and GPU, which is honestly amazing for a sub 400 build. If Fortnite's your main game, then this PC is perfect for you. Next up, Black Ops. Black Ops is a lot more demanding than people think, especially on the CPU side. Here at 1080p basic settings, using the in-game benchmark, I get an average of 144 FPS, and that's literally better than a PS5. And it's smooth, it's stable, there's like no dips, and for a PC that cost me under $400, it's way smoother than it has any right to be. Minecraft without shaders, it gets almost 1000 FPS. So if you want the maximum FPS, play without shaders. But with shaders, it gets over 120 FPS and it's smooth. The 1% lows are like really good. Great experience. If you want a PC that plays Minecraft with shaders and high FPS, then I recommend this PC. I also did some extra benchmarks. I did Rust on low settings, which got an average of 109 FPS. I also did Battlefield 6 on high settings, which got an average of 106 FPS. Overall, this build is peak price to performance. Alright, for under $400 using mostly secondhand parts, this is honestly, in my opinion, hard to beat. If you're on a tight budget and just don't want doo-doo, this is a build that actually makes sense. Obviously, you do have to put in a bit of work to get the deals that I did, especially for like the GPU. $100 for a 2070 Super is pretty crazy, but you'll find it if you look hard enough. I always say that. So what kind of budget should I do next? 300, 600, or should I do a flipping challenge? Let me know in the comments. But this has been Jersios, and I'm out.